Landlords to have to rent out a property, it's going to have to be the EPC rating, the energy efficiency is going to have to be rated. In this video, I'm going to tell you one of the major things that are going to mess up your property deals unless you get on top of it and you sort everything else around it. So one of the major changes that are coming in the property industry is for landlords to have to rent out a property, it's going to have to be the EPC rating, the energy efficiency is going to have to be rated C. Oh my goodness, what does this mean? This means that all of these properties where they've not been making money anyway or making tiny money have now got to plow hundreds and thousands of pounds into insulation, making sure the windows are up. And when I say insulation, that might mean in the loft, that might mean on the walls. Yeah, so like the EPC rating, you've got to have a higher standard. Not only old properties, but new properties as well. People who are not understanding this or not planning for the future, even these guys that have just plowed loads of money into doing refurbs and the refurbs have not been done properly or going up to standard. We have a construction company ourselves and we already knew this a long time ago and we started making adjustments because we always want to make sure that our clients and our community are future-proofing their properties, not just to get it over the line to get a refinance done. At the end of the day, this is about building long-term wealth. You only really start to create the wealth when you start adding multiple properties across multiple strategies into your portfolio and they're cash flowing on a regular basis for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years plus. And you obviously keep adding the whole time. Now, if you start having problems with these things and then you're not able to rent out when these rules and these regulations change, that's one major, massive problem. Get it sorted, get the right information, get part of the right community where you can always be up to date with the latest information. Subscribe to this. I will always bring you the latest data that we are experienced doing hundreds and hundreds of deals on a monthly basis in our community. That's finding them, funding them, and fulfilling them, whether that be renting or selling. If you're a new property investor and you're just starting out, I want to make sure that you get these things right. So you've got to make sure that your contractor or your builder is doing it to building regulation standards, not just now, but also for the future, because these changes, they come in the future, right? So you don't want to have to be backtracking. Yeah, so first thing that will happen is you've got to do it to building control. Building control is going to sign off on the levels of insulation and the criteria that's needed for this. But then at the end of your project, you will have someone come out to give it the EPC rating and certify it as well. So those will be the ones that then pass it off. So you don't want to be backtracking and it not working for you. It's just going to cost you a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of heartache, and then, you know, more than likely at some point you're going to quit because you keep hitting all these barriers all the time. So let's predict these things before they show up. Let's prevent them rather than have to cure them. Either way, you got to do the right thing for the right reason, because it's the only way to discover your true potential.